good. It's going to rotate 180 degrees.
This a man himself in much need of a 180, trying to turn things around on a visit to an oncology unit in Kent.
This is pure Star Wars, Rishi.
Yeah, I know.
But forces still very much against the PM.
Okay, beam me up.
Political infighting back in Westminster not put to bed, and today friction between these two over money to tackle record NHS waiting lists. Today's expected announcement on that recovery plan now delayed.
Everybody at Number 10 and the Treasury are working together in harmony to deal with the big problems that the country faces and clearing the COVID backlogs. So we've got large numbers of people coming forward now to get a diagnosis, and lots of them didn't get diagnosed during the pandemic.
But Labour says delays are not just down to COVID, but conduct at the heart of this government.
You know, there's a price to be paid by a government that is distracted by all these allegations that are going on, and that price is being paid by the 6 million people who are waiting for their operations.
People like Mandy and Jane, both cancer patients, are all too aware of that price. This cancer support centre a lifeline for them.
There's quite a few times where I was at the end. You know, if it hadn't have been for Georgie in the centre, I would come here, I could be suicidal. And I know that, you know, people wanted me to say it's okay, it's the pandemic and it's fine, but it's not fine. It was far from fine. It made my days harder. It made them so that I just stopped getting up.
I was just hoping and praying that the delays weren't going to adversely affect it, but I was scared. Yeah, it was definitely an anxious time.
Improvements to the lives for millions on NHS waiting lists depend on decisions made behind this door. The PM changing his team in the hope it means he can stay.
What's the first thing you're going to do today?
Give healthy snacks and mineral water to the staff.
The new Director of Communications with a not very subtle message, swapping in water for wine. But senior Conservatives' clear staff changes are simply not enough.
He's got to sort this out. We're interested not in the optics, in some impression of a reset. We're looking for a change in the capability and the character of the government so that we can have confidence that nothing as clumsy and mortifying as this Partygate episode could ever happen again.
Today we had a real-life example, not of the political fallout of Partygate, but the policy fallout. The much-awaited NHS National Recovery Plan was supposed to be published today, but instead it's still caught in the system amid disagreements between Number 10, the Treasury, the Department of Health, the NHS, over what targets to set around cutting waiting lists. This is what happens when the centre of government is not fit for purpose. Whitehall insiders say the plan is on its way, but delivering on people's priorities is hard when your mind's on your own survival. Beth Rigby, Sky News.